Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. So we're up and running.
Well, if you ever needed proof that Gareth Bale is a big match player, you only need to look back to that famous night in Kiev, Peter.
Oh, quite so. Brought on just after the hour, wasn't he? And within a couple of minutes, he put his team ahead spectacularly. And then he helped himself to another goal late on and put the game out of reach.
Yeah, I remember it well, Peter. I was there. I mean, the first goal was magnificent, but he got a huge slice of...
It's Bale! That's got him rattled. Belletti. Kaká kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Darwin. And it's Serginho. And here's Nunez. Ljungberg. Oh, he's been takes a shot! And he's done it! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Milan finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Bale. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And here's Hullet. Shoots! It's run loose. Who's going to... And he's following up! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Milan with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Suarez is there, and he can get that clear. Ljungberg. Vietnam are looking to go forward now. Well, that's been cut out, well played. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Belletti. TungLam calmly anticipates. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Hazard threads one in. That's a nicely shaped... Kaká! Oh, that was no routine save.
Kaká actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And here's Hazard. And it's Rijkaard. Ljungberg! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Ljungberg just denied by a lick of paint. We're talking centimetres.
Bale. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Bergomi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And here's Bale.
Milan are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Hazard gets into a good position. That's a throw. Pele. And smartly reclaimed. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Luis Suarez. Milan do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Nice, a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
This is their second corner of the game. And now they can clear their lines. And it's Serginho. Short changes him with that pass. Rodri. TungLam. Milan are looking to break at pace. And the pass is intercepted. Kaka. Played out to the left flank. Kaka. Rodri. Pull it. Oh, this is a terrific run. Driving through the middle. Big chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Bale! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Bale really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Rummenigge. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Serginho. Nunez is herring after that one. Rummenigge. Ljungberg. Great vision. And he's worked it through. And this is Luis Suarez. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Takes on his marker.
That was lovely, that.
Rummenigge. That's a good ball out wide. Tries a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Now it's Mbappe. Tries to pass it through. Nicely aimed pass. Belletti. Neatly clipped into space. Nesta makes the interception. Oh, good-looking ball. Rummenigge. Pele. Now it's Pele. Pele. It's Pele! Cleared away. Oh, super ball. Pele! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Luis Suarez. Vietnam do have a chance to counter here. Now it's Hazard. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Played in. And it's hoisted clear. Ambitious ball here. That's good vision. Rummenigge has it in a wide position.
Milan really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Milan are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
Pele! Pele! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Milan really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
That's a cute ball. Oh, he's found support out wide. Hazard. TungLam. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Ljungberg. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Now it's Hullet. Driving on and making good progress. Cleared without complication. And reclaimed it in a trice. Rodri. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
Vietnam clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Mbappe. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Played into space. He's having a shot! Sticks it away! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
And he shoots! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 6.
Corner number 3 coming up.
Sostituito con il numero 11. Attenzione, un cambio.
Looking for a runner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Araujo. And it's Rodri. Cruyff. Pele. Is there any support? He might not need it. Pele! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Messi. A probing pass. And he's picked out the run. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And that will be it. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in...
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And we're underway. Messi gets flagged offside. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Threads one in, and here's Mbappe. Look at the space, it's goal! It's in!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Raul. Messi. Good, strong midfield running here. Delivery from Mbappe. Only partially clear. That'll be a corner.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Another corner. Any better luck this time round? Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter. Bale going face to face with his great rival. Shapes to shoot!
This is the time you need that pace.
And here's Hullet. Now it's Bale. Showing good feet. Bale! Oh, taken with style. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. Milan grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Rummenigge. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And Cruyff! Is it in? Yes, it's an own goal.
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these. Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Goes for a shot! Sticks it away! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Was there ever any doubt?
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Rummenigge. Great ball, and he's in here. Makaleli. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now it's Hullet. And here's Van Basten. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he's in on goal. Oh, this looks sharp. Bale was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Araujo. And it's Hullet. Vieira does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Mbappe. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. The referee's awarded a free kick. And that's going to be a booking. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Tries to pass it through. Bale puts the ball in. Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. That's a cute ball. Good ball over the top. Pass is just off target. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Caceres. Looking to play him in. Oh, that's a key interception. Over to the left. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe goes hurtling down that left-hand side. Looking for options for movement. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Bergomi. Vinicius tries a shot! Hullet. Now, what about a counter-attack? Hullet carries the ball down the right. Bergomi.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He's through here. Oh, good take in a good area. Pulls it back. He rises! Harmlessly behind. And that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Hello attendees, this is a Lost Children's announcement. Please keep your eyes on your children during the match at all times.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle, and here we go. Neymar. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. It's a pretty loose pass. Cruyff is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Ernest. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Flashes it across. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ernest. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Here's a man, Peter, that inspired so many and always said that success is no accident. It takes hard work and perseverance.
And how he epitomised that attitude. He worked so hard to become a player so far ahead of everybody else.
He boasted a playing style that was so unique too. The first centre-forward perhaps to drop back, use his vision, make those clever little late runs. He is, for me, the ideal teammate. The perfect blend of power, speed, athleticism, technique. Nobody, and I repeat, nobody, comes close.
Pelé, the gold standard, head and shoulders above the rest. TungLam did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
He's had a shot! Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
He's found a way through. Nicely shaped ball. Chance! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
And it's Cruyff. He's going for goal! Oh, that is outstanding! About as smooth as it gets. And Milan have the lead. He just absolutely speared that in.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Milan have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Yeah. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Cruyff. Cruyff. And this is Bale. Swings on the finish! Looking for a corner. Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he's quick to get it clear again. Out of play for a throw. Cruyff. Now it's Bale, and he's in on goal. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he has shown him a yellow card. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Hullet.
Milan can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Lofted in. And that should get the job done. And this is Ronaldo. Bergomi defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Oh, no joy this time. Quality ball. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Searching pass he's played there. He came in hard, very hard. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And it's played forward. And that'll be the last act of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Hello,
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent, but I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Milan go in at half-time with a slender 1-goal lead. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Cruyff. And it's Cruyff. Cruyff, good driving run. Oh, what has happened here? Oh, nice touch. Chance, surely! He's got a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Rummenigge demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Milan are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
And a chance! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
And it's hoisted clear. Neymar. Araujo, very much a man of this moment. Rummenigge ploughing through the middle. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Pass somewhat off target. Nice-looking ball. No, he's just misjudged that one. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Pelé. Now, can they get him away? No luck with that dink over the top. Roberto Carlos makes the interception. Oh, this looks sharp. Vieira. Now it's Hullet. That has been cut short. Played out to the left flank. Neymar aims beyond the defence. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And the ball's gone astray. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Shot a goal! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Substitution on the field. Number 7.
Zhejiang choosing
Cristiano
to make the
Ronaldo.
first change.
Number 11. Neymar. Number 13. Panis.
He can run onto that.
15. Pele. Number 21.
The defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
On the field. Number 6. Dembele.
Some
Number
excellent
23,
tackling here, and that one a
Suarez.
perfect example.
Number 10. Ronaldinho. Number 9.
Oh, that's well spotted.
Number 5.
Ronaldinho.
Bellingham.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Tries to play it through. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Not the most accurate pass. Into the last quarter of an hour. It's a good spell of possession, this. He's on it. Can he get away? Oh, there's a probing ball. And they can counter here. Oh, nicely intercepted. Now that looks a decent ball. Cruyff. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Maldini demonstrating his defensive quality there. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Great chance! He scored! Right back in the game! There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper wasn't...
It's in! That is simply terrific, finished with beautiful deftness.
Well, as options go, that was a superb choice. It's over and in. Job done.
Milan take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
And it's made its way to him. And there's the shot! Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
Knocks it into space. Oh, great chance! Very nicely done. And here's Maldini.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. He's looking wide. He has found the way through. A lot of space ahead of him. Poor robust challenge. Yeah. So that's it. It is all over. Milan are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display throughout, and their tactician-in-chief can draw great satisfaction from it.
Just a quick request today
Cruyff,
for everybody
voted
to please
man of the
kindly
match,
remove
and
any cars
deservedly
parked on
so.
the road outside the stadium.
How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Milan definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked, whether it was link-up play, running in behind.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're up and running. Mbappe. Crunching tackle. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Just eases him off the ball. Well, there is the formidable figure of Ronald Araujo. He's happy to go shin to shin with anyone.
Yeah, an absolute colossus at the back, and endeared himself to the fans even more by getting on the score sheet. Remember that game in Madrid back in 2022?
Yeah, it doesn't get much bigger, better than those capital Catalan conflicts. 4-0 in the end?
Absolutely, yes.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Gullit. Gullit goes steaming forward. Lovely, now the great chance! There it is!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be.
It's Bale! And he hits the net! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away
He's had a shot! Goal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort...
Shapes to shoot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Van Dijk gets it away. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Pele, midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Seedorf. Seedorf! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. So the lead now is 2.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Driving forward. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Bale. Gerrard.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Has a look and plays it forward.
Milan really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Gerrard. Oh, super ball. And he's had a hit. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Pele clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And it's been taken short. That's good play. Cruyff gets across and deals with it. Bale. Can he get it through? Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Now it's Mbappe. And the shot! Yes! And they're at it again in double quick A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rummenigge. Milan are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. It's Gerrard! And that is a truly outstanding save.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So off we go then. He won't be happy with that one. And it's Hullet. Bale going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Peter, I can't recall a better leader of the line than Marco van Basten.
Oh, shooting chance! Cleared without hesitation. Great ball, and he's in here. Decent chance! And they've got a throw. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And he's being shifted off it. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Referee has just said play on. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's only too happy to take that back. Can he get on the end of this? Nesta gets across to intercept that. Nesta. Searching pass he's played there. Now there, and the shot! Goal! Milan!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Threads one in, now it's Bale. Great skill, that's nice. Chance! Milan are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. He's through here, and he's on his way! Cruyff, and there's his chance to lead the counter. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Guardiola is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Nice interception, well timed. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. In by Vinicius, mighty effort! And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vinicius Junior. And this is real chance! And Hullet! Davids, not the most accurate pass. Well read, and the danger is averted.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, easy pickings there. Nicely weighted ball. Van Basten was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Liverpool applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone.
Chance, surely! Davids. Milan are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. He's having a shot! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Gullit does well to get it back. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And it's Gullit. He can run onto that. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rummenigge, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nicely shaped ball. No luck with that dink over the top. Mbappe knocks it into space. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Cruyff, he's through now, and the shot! And it's in! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick. And that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. The action has already started. Owen, looking to play him in. Vinicius Junior, he's found a way past. He is through here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. he's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly. Gets his head on it! Harmlessly behind.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Owen chasing after it. And it's Roberto Carlos. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Shot could be on. Nicely aimed pass. Roberto Carlos. Cruyff has got himself a free kick. Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Messi. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Milan yet to have an attempt on goal. And this is... And Hullet! And smartly reclaimed. That is lovely. He's beaten the last man. Messi, very much a man of this moment. Schneider looking to penetrate opposition lines. Looking for options for movement. No way through. Schneider knocks it out wide. Oh, well played. Bale. Cruyff. And he's intervened well there. And the pass is intercepted. And here's Hullet. Roberto Carlos going full steam ahead down the left flank. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Guardiola played into space, floated through. He's got away. Chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Italy are looking to go forward now. Bale. Guardiola. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And it's Hullet. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Rummenigge! Goal! Milan! There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Milan have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Van Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Guardiola. And here's Hullet.
Milan couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Messi. Messi hurtling down that right flank. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Look at the space here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Now it's Messi. And he's managed to get free. And he was alert to it. And the first half is done. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Milan happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Milan really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Vieira, a good-looking ball.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Pull it. Italy trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the...
Rummenigge! That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. Now that looks a decent ball. Bale is fouled. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
Pirlo, a true great in every sense of the word. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Bale is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Milan are still that goal to the good. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. He has found a way through. Vinicius Junior crosses it in. This is their second corner of the game. It's there! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. And yes, it's him again. So that's 2 now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
And it's Snyder. And that's a good ball. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Bale. Pull it. Bale is wide and looking to get onto this. Roberto Carlos. And here's Messi. Tries to pass it through. Oh, what can he finish? That is good alertness. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And here's Hullet. He's through, now is he in? A lot. Oh, shooting chance! In for the pieces! Relentless! Just relentless! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Big header! And again! It's off target and by quite a way.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Full it. Cruyff bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pirlo. And the counter is on. And he's had it nicked away. Rummenigge. And here's Hullet. And he skips past his man. And he's found a way past. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Bale is standing over this one. This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. Bale! Oh, wonderful! What a goal! He's got himself an absolute peach. Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless, clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Chance for a shot! They've scored! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Italy playing for pride here, the match surely beyond them. Now it's Shevchenko. Oh, it's a great... And the shot! He scored! They're back within reach! Was there ever any doubt?
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
So is this the start of a comeback?
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
He won't be happy with that one. Driving forward. That's a cute ball. Rummenigge. Oh, nice touch. Cross from Vinicius Junior! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. And that's that. Milan are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less warranted. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Red and black wherever you turn. The San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. Well, we're on the way. Vinicius Junior. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. And here's Hullet. And he's lost his man. Hullet! So what can they make of this? 2022, the year Lionel Messi reached his points of... And Messi! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he's opted for the long pass. Cruyff. Can he get it through? Can he finish? And it's a goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Milan finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Gerrard looking to penetrate opposition lines. Searching pass he's played there.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Roberto Carlos. And Kvaratskhelia. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
That is good alertness. Kvaratskhelia. Gerrard. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. Yamal! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And it's Roberto Carlos. And that is a little undercooked. That's really well manoeuvred. Great vision. And there's green grass ahead of him.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Yamal picks a chance for a shot! They've scored! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
That's a throw. Bergomi. Guardiola. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Rivaldo. Gerrard. Now it's Hullet. Yamal. Rivaldo. And that's been intercepted. It's Gerrard! Yes! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Threads one in. Kvaratskhelia! Kvaratskhelia! Just too high.
Unsurprisingly, he's been quick to apologise. If you lean backwards, the results are normally high and wide.
Over to the left. Now it's Hullet. Takes a shot! Keeper's got his work done. Tries to cross. Well read, and the danger is averted. Gerrard.
This is the time you need that pace.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Filippo Inzaghi. Oh, that's a fine interception. And he's heaved it away. Pass somewhat off target. Araujo. Cruyff. Kvaratskhelia. Chance, surely! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Looking to go deep. Well, he's seen that early. He used a certain sixth sense. Yamal! And that is a truly outstanding save. And the first half is done. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Signore e signori, preparate I biglietti. È ora di annunciare I vincitori dell'estrazione di oggi.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Milan really have played into their opponent's hands here, Peter, and they need to sharpen up. They'll get chances in this second half, I'm sure of that. They just have to make sure they don't waste them.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Another chance from a corner. This is their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. And he's managed to get free. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, he's bustling through here. Cruyff. And Cruyff! Cruyff with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen. Pretty robust defending.
Taken back almost at once. He's tried one! Magnificent! About as smooth as it gets. They're back within reach! He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So is this the start of a comeback? Now who's going to be first to this? Vinicius Junior.
Well, that'll certainly improve their mood. All the talking, both tactical and motivational in that half-time dressing room, seems to have paid off for the moment at least.
Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And it's Hullet. Cruyff, and he welcomes it in. Cruyff cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Hullet, he's through, now is he in? Kvaratskhelia. Rivaldo, who's set up one goal so far. Now it's Messi. He's a sharp little ball here. Inzaghi finds himself offside. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Rivaldo. No, it's not getting there. Bale. Rummenigge. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Kvaratskhelia. And here's the chance to counter. Nice physical challenge. Distributed tidily. Played back in. He's had a shot! It's there! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Signore e signori, vi ricordiamo che per la vostra sicurezza è in funzione un sistema di telecamere.